Couple days out right now from the Prosperity Blueprint. This is going to be a groundbreaking event. It's this Saturday. It's just things about our mind, things that we may not be aware of, that we can elevate our consciousness and create the life that we desire. Because this life is meant for us to literally live to the fullest potential, whatever our heart desires. But most people are living by what they are aware of. They're living by being out of shape, being overweight, not earning the amount of money that they want to earn, not in the relationships that they want to be in, not happy as they want to be. And it's really sad because there's a whole nother way to live, but they're just not aware of how to live that way. They're not aware of what they need to do, because there's things that naturally just elevate your consciousness, and people aren't aware, or they are not willing to take the time to implement these, to raise their consciousness, to experience a greater life. Because that's what happens when you raise your consciousness. You are actually seeing life in a greater perspective. You are more aware of what is taking place in this reality. You're more aware that this moment is the only moment that exists. So I'm not going to pay attention to what happened in the past. What happened in the past happened in the past. Let the dead bury the dead. You're aware that how you feel is your vibration. So whatever you are feeling is the energy that you are sending out into the universe. And that energy is attracting back to you. So whatever you want to get externally, you must first cultivate internally. You must feel love for yourself. If you expect love from others, I'm putting in so much work on myself, on my own relationship, my own self-confidence, my own self-reflection. I'm thinking about what it is that I'm doing that I don't like. I'm correcting the behavior. I'm changing it. These are things that are causing me to love myself more. I'm starting to respect myself more, because when we do things like drink alcohol, put out hate, do drugs, eat bad foods so our body doesn't feel good, don't go to the gym, don't work out, don't get any movement, these are things that are going to cause us pain. Like drinking alcohol, it's all great. You have a huge high when you're drunk, when you're under the influence, but the day after you feel like shit. You feel like, gosh, why did I do that? Oh my gosh, and you need a whole day or two to recover. So why are people continuing to do this? It's because they have pain inside. They have pain inside and they're not willing to address it. They're not willing to step up and say, you know what is this? Let me ask why. Why do I feel this way? What is it that I'm doing that's causing me to feel this way? They're not asking those big questions because they don't want to light a match in a dark place. They don't want to open the door. They don't want to open the door to Pandora's box and see what's inside that box and analyze it and dissect it and really find the root cause of it and overcome it. That's the thing, is that we have to literally be like that in our lives. If we want to experience the greatest things that this life has to offer, the best of the best moments, the best spiritual experience that we can have, we must be willing to ask why. We must be willing to look at ourselves in the mirror and see what we are doing, how we are behaving, and the results that we are getting. And if we don't like those results, we must change them. And it's simple, but it's not easy. You may hurt, you may have pain, you may be frustrated, you may cry. It's an emotional journey that we are on, so accept it. Be at peace with it, because this is what it is. And when you recognize that, you literally take your power back. You start to realize what this experience is. And then you start to express yourself in a better way to the world. And that causes ripple effects in everything in your life. Your relationship with you, your relationship with your family, with your friends, with your spouse, significant other, your relationship with others in the world, your relationship with this experience that you're having. Elevating your consciousness is not even a question. It's literally a must. If you want to live the best of the best, and I believe that that's what we all are. We all are a spirit. We all have that within us. And spirit is always for expansion and fuller expression. So that means that we are always searching for something greater, searching for something better, to sell more, to be more happy, to be more loving, to make more money, to have more luxuries, have a better house, better car, better relationship. Everything that we are doing is always wanting to grow, to improve. So once you recognize that, then you can start to say, okay, I am where I am. I am where I am. Wherever you are in your life right now, whatever results you are getting, accept it. It is what it is. All you can do is do something about it right now. All you can do is do something about it today. That's the only thing that you have control over, is this moment. So start right now. Just start to do self-reflection. Take a look at the results in your life. What is it that I'm doing? What are my results? What are my relationships like? What's my income like? What's my happiness like? My health? And if they are not what you desire, then you must change them. It's only going to come from you. No one else is going to do it for you. Don't wait for someone else to wake you up. That's never going to happen. You're going to wake yourself up through this information, through this understanding, and the application of this knowledge. And this is something that I help millions of people with, is creating their best self and becoming that person. That's what the Higher Self program is. It's a 12-month program for them to literally create the person that they desire and become that person. It's simple, but it's not easy. But you need the proper instructions, the proper discipline, the proper understanding and application in order for you to create that person, create that life that you desire. So if you want to check it out, go on any of my social media accounts, click the link. You'll find the Higher Self program. It's literally life-changing. I've been working on this for years. It's something that I still work on today. We can always improve. You're never going to get to a point where you're like, everything's good. Because the moment that you get to that point, that's the moment that everything starts to go in the other direction. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. Create or disintegrate. These are natural laws. So if you're not in the state of growing, you're dying. And it may not be like that, but it's happening over time. And same with your growth. You are growing just by reflecting right now, taking a look at the results in your life, getting involved in the Higher Self program. You are already on your way. You are already in the process of growing. So be proud about that. Respect yourself for that. Because you're not just going to get to there. It's all these steps in between. Once you recognize that, then you start to be at peace with your life, be at peace with your journey, because we're all on our own spiritual journey. So don't compare your journey to someone's chapter 20 when you're at chapter 5 or chapter 10. We all have our own chapters in our book, and only focus on yours. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't be jealous, don't be envious. And respect your journey that you are on. But this only comes from having a higher level of awareness. So develop an understanding, listen to the right people, the right information, and then apply that knowledge. And your life will change like night and day. I'm literally living proof. So check out the Higher Self program, and I'll see you next episode.